First of all, thank you all for presenting the issue to us and making us aware of it. And everybody in the crowd, thank you for taking the time and sitting through the last 5 hours to still stay with us and let us know about your issue. I have a suggestion, and let me precede that by a comment. First of all, I love Common Ground. I think, and I didn't know the organization very well before I ran for office, but I've seen Common Ground here, meeting after meeting, talking about the things that are being done for this community. Whether it be gutting, whether it be health care, any area of the city that we need help in. Common Ground is a true hero of the city, and it's not made up of any particular race. It's African American, it's white, it's every person that's represented in this city. So for all of you that are out there that keep working for all of us that are New Orleanians, thank you and keep it up. My recommendation is, and I'm not a landlord-tenant, I'm an attorney, but I'm not an expert in landlord-tenant law, and maybe council member Head is, but I would like to suggest that if we can help.
You don't want to send everybody to Stacy's house, huh?
No, I don't want to put.
That's what it looked like. The motion, Rez. That's what it looked like. The motion.
I would like to suggest that, Mr. President, if we could entertain a motion for this council to immediately refer this matter to our council and try to give us the assistance and advice that's needed, and to work very closely with you in the next 48 hours to see where this issue is, how we can help you, and to advance. Because speaking as a layman, not as a landlord-tenant expert, it seems to me for anybody in any community to have a piece of notice that says 9 days, you need to get out of your residence, I'd be pissed, okay? And it's, so Mr. President, if you would entertain a verbal motion for have this referred immediately to our city attorney with a request to get back to us in an expedited fashion so that we can help, I think that would be
we want to take it a step further. And so the one thing about being the chair, everybody else gets to speak, and that's a great recommendation. I'm going to let you do that. We want to take it a step farther than that. We also want to send it to the appropriate law enforcement agencies. Period. I didn't let this come up just to let it come up. You know, this particular item wasn't on the agenda, but it's that important. We need to make sure, refer to our attorney, but also send it to the proper law enforcement, because if they're violating the rules of eviction,
no doubt,
and then that property owner needs to be dealt with. They don't need to be property owner in this city.
Okay.
And Council Member Carter suggested, and he left, and it was his district. He suggested that if this property owner is an actor, we need to make sure we inspect how he's taking care of his property and what he's doing with his property, and send inspectors over there. So Councilman Carter, being it's his district, he wanted me to let y'all know that he wanted to take it a step further. All right? So him and Councilman Falco are working together on this issue. But we want our attorney to contact the constable, the civil sheriff, the DA, and the police chief. That's what I'm directing our law.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
And advise us of the appropriate steps to make.
Councilman, excuse me, but back to the police. The police in the 4th District has been harassing our workers and residents.
That's why
they are not on our side.
That's why Councilman Carter wants us to go to the chief.
Right.
Mr. Black for closing.
At the Public Integrity Building, complaint was filed. I'm sorry. Complaint was filed. The 2 officers that removed the computers and paperwork from the Common Ground office.
2 officers.
Named J. Lusk and H. Lauren.
Took our property, broke in and took it.
That'll all the information will be sent over. Mr. Black for closing.
Okay.
Good afternoon,